Okay, now we discuss the relationship between new public management and new public governance and public policy. New public management and new public governance is an emerging discipline which is being adopted by a number of governments, not as a theory to analyze the performance of their departments, but also as a framework to reform government. So the main purpose of the paradigm of public management and governance studies is to transform public sectors and states through various innovations, and one of the chief innovation is to adopt private sector practices or corporate sector practices into the working of the government, and many governments have done this. In Pakistan too, various government departments have introduced or adopted the private sector practices into their workings. For example, just look at the establishment of Lahore Waste Management Company in Lahore, which has been established on the private sector model. It collects wastes from the city of Lahore, but which is a municipal function, but this company works on a private model, private sector model. And similarly, other companies have also been established, such as Punjab Saaf Pani Company, which will provide clean drinking water to the villages in Punjab. But this company has also been established on the private sector model. Public management and governance framework prescribes these kinds of solutions to reform the public sector, and many governments across the world are adopting the precepts and formulations of this discipline. And as public policy students, you can also benefit a lot from the research conducted by the public management and governance specialists. Okay, there are a few things you should know about new public management and governance. Generally, the specialists working in this field, they recommend hiring of professionals in government service from the market on the market rates. And the assumption is that if a government hires specialists from the market on market rates, they would contribute to improve the performance of the government. Okay, the number 2 recommendation, which is also very important, you will find a lot in new public management and governance literature, is to manage by objectives, that setting targets and devising strategies and to achieving those targets in a given time within the stipulated resources. And a lot of governments are also adopting managing by objectives as a paradigm of working, and this has also been adopted from the corporate sector. Another strategy which is very important, and you will find a lot in the literature of new public management and governance, is public-private partnerships and government society or government community partnerships on various social goals. So these 3 strategies are very important in the new public management and governance literature. Many public policy scholars or public policy researchers are investigating the adoption of these innovations and the consequences or influence of these innovations on the performance of government. Okay, new public management also advocates including citizens in public policy making, and it also advocates establishing non-hierarchical or less hierarchical organizations. And this recommendation is really stimulating for public policy students, because they can actually study how to make public policies successful by establishing non-hierarchical organizations or by increasing citizens' participation in public policy making and public policy implementation.